How do I make money? The most frequently asked question I see on or around my channel is how do I make money on Runescape? I'd even go as far to say that this is the most common question in all of Runescape across the YouTube platform. I believe at least half of the players asking this question already know how to make some money, but they are looking for the absolute best way to make money. However, there's a catch. The players who usually ask this question are either underleveled or undergeared, which means they won't have access to all the crazy money makers they hear other players talking about. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make money as a new free-to-play account or members account, a returning account with around 1500 to 2000 total level, and a returning maxed main with absolutely nothing. So whenever you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. But first, a word from today's sponsor. Everyone knows Raid Shadow Legends by now, but did you know it's Raid's 2nd anniversary? That's right, it's been 2 years since Raid burst onto the scene, and since then Raid has only gotten bigger and better with more content than ever. If I could be any character from Raid, I'd 100% be the Royal Guard simply because I'd finally fit in at the Elven City. Just look at him, look at the armor, and that weapon. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Stabby stabby. What I like about the game is the fact that you can play this game without paying attention as a second screen game if you'd like to, which removes the grindy feeling, but if you want to pay attention you can appreciate great visuals and the process of slowly creating your dream team of characters. Since this is Raid's 2nd anniversary, the schedule's absolutely packed with events including 6 full weeks of anniversary events and tournaments, and even a clan versus clan tournament to give players a chance to compete directly against other clans to see who will reign supreme. If you've never tried Raid before, this might just be the best time to try it out and hop in. And in case you are interested and you'd like to get a massive head start, all you have to do is use the link in the description below to receive a free epic champion named Jotun, who happens to be amazing for the Doom Tower, and on top of that you'll also receive 100,000 silver, 50 ancient gems, and 3 ancient shards, which can be used to summon even more champions as soon as you get in game, all of which can be claimed from your inbox for the next 30 days only. So, you're a new player, you're free to play, you don't know what you're gonna do? Well, let's just see how we can make some starter cash, shall we? Now, my initial plan was to go ahead and level my combat stats on some trolls and maybe get some weapons as a drop like air staves, but apparently the drop tables have been changed and they buffed the HP and stuff, so that didn't go as planned. Nice. So instead I thought I'd go ahead and make myself a bronze 2H because apparently you can't get them as easily anymore, and I decided to go ahead and make some quick cash. Why is he splashing on a rabbit, dude, with a bow and arrow? Oh wait, that's because he's wearing mithril. I'll help him out. Wait, he loves me? Oh, so I did help him out. Look, he's learning. Look at that. Perfect, I helped out a noob. He didn't realize it was, you know, now he's going to just crash me harder though. So I played myself here. So after bringing these rabbits to extinction, we have made our first 100k. If we just look at our little stack of raw rabbits right here. That took me like 5 minutes. So that's 115k made. We're just going to go ahead and head to the Grand Exchange and sell these off. These actually attack you? What's going on there, Mr. Highwayman? I think you robbed the wrong guy. Look at this guy's name. Fried Tacos 69, and he's just chopping these dead trees while killing goblins. Look at that. I think I should start putting entrepreneur in my bio now. So now that we have 100k, I'm going to show you guys one of the easiest ways to literally generate money, because the RuneScape economy is quite stupid. Everything in shops, well, pretty much everything. Look at that, look. So we spent like 15 GP for these each, right? Look at that. 10,000 GP out of nowhere. I don't know what happened to some of these items from the shops, but they don't seem to be selling. Maybe it's time to do something else. Also, if you're wondering, you can kill those rabbits in Birthright for money, but you can also kill chickens or cows instead, depending on the price of cowhide and raw beef. For example, if I just kill a few chickens here to show you, because I do need to actually level up my stats a bit. If I just kill a couple of these, you'll see that these are also very profitable. Look at that, 1.6k per kill. That's 37k. Now, of course, you do need to, you know, bank and stuff, which is why I'm going to just run over there. But that's 37k made in just like a minute. Which means those chickens are literally 2 million plus GP per hour. Like, just running back and forth in Lumbridge just slapping this in your bank, you could make 2 mil an hour. I mean, you might as well just do chickens, because you're going to level up your combat stats to like 13, 40 there anyway. Like, imagine making a new account on any game and making 2 million GP per hour with no input cost whatsoever. So I was like, I'm gonna show you guys mining clay, crafting some bars, killing some spell wisps, maybe doing more shop runs, but currently, why the hell would you do anything else than just killing chickens? Because they're just that good money. You reckon I could create one of those online courses on how to make money on RuneScape and just sell it to people? Like, hey, normally it costs 50 billion GP, but for you, it's only 500 mil. Just give me 500 mil and I'll teach you all the secrets you always wanted to know.
No one else knows these secrets, by the way. Just the people that buy into my course.
Completely classified information. No one knows. Completely secret, just 500 mil. Discount just for you.
I guess you guys get the point. I'll go ahead and sell off the items to show you if they sell or not and what they sell for. These have been a good moneymaker for new accounts for literal years now, so I don't see this method becoming any worse anytime soon. I don't know what's happening with those eggs, but for whatever reason they're not selling. Usually they just sell. And the same thing with these battle staves. I don't know what happened to them, but they're just really... no one's buying them. I think Elite Dungeon 3 did that. Get the general point. The chickens still sell, so they're really good money. You can also sell the feathers. As you can see, that's another 2k. So it also seems that shield bows are very profitable right now, and cutting these short bows as well. Like, you can make 100 GP per shield bow just by fletching them. But look, if I just create ourselves a inventory of these shield bows and see if they sell, just wait a second. So let's string these shield bows real quick and see if they even sell. So we go into the Grand Exchange and try and sell these shield bows. Do they instant sell? They do not. So maybe these aren't as safe, but let's see if they... well, they sold. There you go. 20k. Say the shield bow is 500 GP and the bowstring is 460. That's still almost 500 GP profit per shield bow, and look how quick you can make them. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. And if you make a preset, it's going to be even faster. Look at that, short bows. Boom. That's even a better money making method. Look at that. 1600 GP almost. See, you can make money with a new account if you want to. There are plenty of methods out there to try. Now, I just want to give attention to a fact about these moneymakers that are on the wiki. You need to watch out with any method that requires you to buy and sell items, as the wiki moneymakers assume you can buy them for the GE price, while in reality the market price is lower and you usually can't sell the items you create even if you got the materials for the GE price. It's just... test the items with a few before you start making bunches and bunches of them, because otherwise you're going to really dislike the fact that you just wasted your time on doing a method and you actually end up losing money in the end, like these two examples on screen. So as you can see, I lost money on these, so you need to watch out with those wiki money makers. They're sometimes just really bad GP. Let's see. So wooden cat. This method doesn't seem to really work either, so don't do this method at all. Now, another really easy way of making money is simply by doing shop runs for items that are always in demand. I don't mean buying Batwing robes as I showed you earlier, but I mean buying items that are actually used pretty much infinitely in RuneScape. For example, if I go over here and I buy myself Vial of Water packs, and you can also buy Bomb Vials and these Power Burst Vials. And you can even get Eye of Newt, but let's just focus on these for now. That costs me about 21k, right? Let me just go to the Max Guild Grand Exchange. It doesn't really matter which Grand Exchange you go to. And let me show you what happens with these. Now, the reason these bombs aren't selling is because Double Experience Weekend or Double Experience Live just ended, so everyone is dumping theirs in the Grand Exchange. But they will sell, trust me. Now, if I open up these vials of water, right? That's 2,000 of them. It was a pretty bad idea to make this video right after Double Experience Weekend, but regardless, we made back our money easily just by those vials of water, so it really isn't that hard to just do these shop runs every day and make a bunch of money, but I'm going to show you a bunch more of them. Now, you can get those vials of water from a variety of different shops. I'm not going to show you all of them because that would just make this video a daily shop run guide, and that's not what I want it to be. But if you are interested in that, I'll leave you a link in the description below showing you how profitable each of these shop runs are. And it will also link you to all of the different shops for you to check out. Or just YouTube a daily shop run guide. I'm sure there's plenty of them out there. Let's go ahead and look at another item you can buy from shops. And this item are the Feathers of Mutt. Now these will cost you a little bit more money up front. In fact, it will cost you 1.5 million GP. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab myself a little more GP. Get 1.5 mil exactly out of the bank. And then use a Sophonem Slayer Dungeon Teleport, which you can buy off the Grand Exchange for, I think it's like 5k, so that's nothing. And go over here. Trade this guard, buy these feathers, and these will always be in demand because the Sophonem Slayer dungeon is by far one of the best Slayer training methods. There are so many good money makers in there, good Slayer experience, everything. Now let's just go to the GE. Let's just put them at 1700, right? I just made 230k in 20 seconds. If we go to the Canaphis lodestone, and we go ahead and buy some meat. Now in this shop right here, this is just another example of a shop run you could do, by the way. There are just so many in this game currently. I do believe this requires a quest. I'm not entirely sure, but regardless, you can see, look, raw chicken, 60 GP, that's 1.2k. Raw rat meat, that's 1.7k. You could buy out this entire stock, and still, you could make some money from that. It would probably take you 2 minutes. There's a bank literally right here for you to use. So that's a really easy moneymaker. Now, if you've completed the As a First Resort quest, you can use the Uglog Lodestone. Go ahead to this NPC over here who sells meat packs. Look at that, packs. And she has way more meat like this, cooked stuff. But I wouldn't bother with that. I'd just stick to the stuff that is more expensive, like the rat and bear meat. Open up these packs real quick. Open all. Open all. There we go. That's like a couple 100k made pretty much instantly. That's how easy this is. So there we go. Boom. Sell this as well. Raw bird meat. Look at that. Juicy money. Hundreds of Ks for literally doing just that. Insanely easy. Another good example are soul runes, which a lot of people don't know you can actually buy from shops, which is quite funny actually. They don't even cost you that much up front. I think you'll need 150k and you should be able to buy a bunch of them. Let me just show you. So we teleport to the Yanil Lodestone. Now of course, if you are a new player watching this video, you're going to have to get those lodestones first, but still, it is very, very doable. Go up here, go to this NPC, not that one, and look at that, soul runes. And you could probably buy the fire runes as well. You can buy a lot of things here that are profitable. You just need to check with the GE price and if they sell for that much. This one isn't a good choice, for example. It's too, cheap. Also lost. So yeah, the soul runes though, really, really good. I bought them for 410 GP, right? If I go to the Grand Exchange, look at that. Soul runes, 330k. It literally only cost me 41k. I can even put them down. They're not selling because, I don't know, DXP did it or something. Let's put them down. For whatever reason, everything is crashing right now. Probably because of double experience weekend. Regardless though, we made money. And the point of this video isn't to be a complete money making guide, but to give you ideas on how you can make money in RuneScape without too much effort. Another way of making money every single day is by doing Viswax. So if you have a Wicked Hood, you can easily teleport to the Rune Crafting Guild. Otherwise, you need to enter through the Wizard's Tower regularly. Look at this. This portal at the top of the Wizard's Tower. Go inside. This will require runes, by the way. Go to this machine called the Rune Goldberg machine. Now, for those wondering, this will require level 50 rune crafting, and there's a bot that tells you what the right combination is, but for whatever reason, it just seems to be broken nowadays. Don't know what's going on there with the Discord bots, but it used to tell you which runes are good. Since the bot is broken, you just mix and match until you get at least 70 to 80 Visvax using the cheaper runes like air runes and water runes. Don't use lava runes or steam runes or any other combination rune, just do the cheaper runes. And try and check online if you can find the combination for the day, because it changes every day. Just look at that, 1 million GP, let's put it down, hopefully the instant sells. And it does, 1 mil GP made. That was a profit of around, 840k-ish. So, really easy, really good money. So let's say you're a returning account and you've made a couple 100k, you got yourself a tier 70, 75-ish weapon. You could probably get the Quest Caravan weapon as well from the Varrock shop. Let's say you just have a weapon and you have level 56 Slayer and you came back to the game and you need some money. Well, you can go ahead and kill warp tortoises in the Poison Waste dungeon. Just teleport to Castle Wars using a Ring of Dueling. You want to have a crossbow, just any crossbow, doesn't matter, and a Mithril Grapple. Just follow the video as seen. I'll speed it up. Go to this tree right here and grapple it with your crossbow, obviously. If you just, I need to wield it then. That sucks. There we go, let's grapple it. Now you can also get here by using the Spirit Tree Teleport and choosing option 9, which is actually faster, but this is the method I'm going to show. As you can see, is the Spirit Tree, by the way, because you might not have access to those trees. Now if you go inside here and up the ladder, look at that. We have these really ugly looking boys. Now you can just simply kill them, and they're really easy. Look, I'm not using any armor, okay? I'm just using a weapon. Now, they sometimes drop tortoise shells. Now, I'm going to have to drop my food because I really don't need that food. And those shells are actually worth quite a bit of money, as you'll see in just a second. Look at that. Triple drop right there. And that's 1, 2, 3 tortoise shells. So, I'll just keep killing them a bit and show you what we can get. So, that's about 5 minutes of these tortoises. Now, it can really vary in terms of drops. But this is 5 minutes of a low-level Slayer moneymaker, and look how much we made. Now, I don't know about you, but that's pretty good. 500k in 5 minutes. Now, of course, in an hour, the amount might not be 12 times 5 minutes, because the tortoise shells sometimes drop 3, sometimes 2, sometimes 1. It's a small sample size, but the point is, these are a good low-level Slayer moneymaker, and are better than those chickens you can kill. This next method is for mid-level players, and it is absolutely ridiculous how good this method is. The items you're going to be obtaining are literally better than Frost Dragon Bones in terms of value, as of right now. Now, this does require Ectofungus tokens, and the Cabin Fever quest to be complete, and if you want to camp these, you'll need some notepaper to note the snake hides. Now, I tried this method out for the first time today, and the snake hides are selling for 13.8k GP. I got myself a full inventory, I tested it, they sell, and it's just unbelievable how easy this method is for how much money it is. Now, I'm going to keep this part of the video sped up so you can see it a bit, because I'll be moving on to the final method of this video before I'm just going to mention a bunch of methods which I won't show because this video is already getting quite long. So, as for the snakes, you just kill them. They're located all around the island, though I would avoid the snakes that are close to the horrors because they do have a special attack that might hit very hard if you don't have a Witchwood icon. So yeah, snakes, you kill them, you note the snake hides, and once you're done, you go back to the Grand Exchange and you sell them. Now, if you're looking to make money in Runescape, you're going to have to find a money-making method by yourself by taking some time looking online, like videos like these, and find one that fits you and just camp it to make a bunch of money. Now, one that is the absolute easiest to do is simply by progressing your account with quests, which are very important for certain unlocks, and then simply talking to this NPC called the Quest Caravan NPC at the Varrock Lodestone and getting free GP and items that are worth over 1 million GP because they give fortunate components. Just sell them on the Grand Exchange and you'll just get a bunch of money from doing quests. If you haven't done this before and you have 200 plus quest points, you're going to get like 30 mil from this just by going here and rolling those dice. And apart from that, you can get yourself a free tier 75 weapon for all combat styles called the Vanquish at 150 quest points as well. So all in all, just go here if you've done some quests. If you've just returned to the game, this will give you a massive boost of starting cash. So that was the point of my video, to show you that making money in RuneScape isn't per se hard. The thing is though, you need to consider your input costs and your output costs. And as long as your output is higher than your input and you're enjoying the method and it's making you a decent amount of money, to make more money is simply to camp that method for hours and hours. Just like anything else in this game, just grind it out. Now this method you're seeing on screen is Elite Dungeon 3 farming, and it is the absolute best way to train in the game currently. Given that you have around 75 plus combat stats, you can do this relatively easy. Sure, you might need to use a lot of food, but you just farm the first section of this dungeon. I do have a full guide for this, which I'll link in the description below. You can easily make 5 mil plus GP per hour. You can get over 1 million common experience per hour, even up to 2 million common experience per hour at the higher levels. You get charms for summoning, and it's just insane how good this method is. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it interesting. Please keep in mind that the point of this video was to help you get started making money, especially important for new or returning players. If you're an existing player watching this video and you already have some gear in RuneScape and you have some resources like money or potions, or just go ahead and do some high level Slayer or high level bossing. That is how you're going to make most of your money. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.